And Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu's ability to discern, al-Faruq, the one who is able to see al-haq wal-batil, truth and falsehood, and discern. And you see the genius that he brought to his khilafah, the genius that he brought to systemizing good in this world. A lot of that was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unlocking in the heart and the mind of Umar, and in the efforts of Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, that next step to improvise, to be creative, to do amazing things for this ummah. Because whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put in front of him of khair, he applied it to the best of his ability. He's that person that's knocking on the door, and that has a stubbornness to get it right, has a stubbornness to make sure that he does not miss out on those things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised. You see this in his grandson Umar ibn Abdul Aziz rahimahullah as well. Improvised amazing things for this ummah. Did not have a defeated mindset when he inherited brokenness, when he saw all of the injustice, and he was able to do so much. And he commented on this idea of knowledge, of this idea of al-ilm, of this idea of being led to the next thing. And he said, rahimahullah ta'ala, إِنَّمَا قَصَّرَ بِنَا عَنِ الْعِلْمِ أو عن علم ما جهلنا تقصيرنا في العمل بما علمنا. He said, what has caused us to miss out on much of the good in regards to what is to come was our refusal to act upon the good that we knew. It's when we failed to act upon the good that we knew. But when we acted upon the good that we knew, وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ. Be mindful of Allah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will teach you. Allah Azza wa Jal will guide you. Dear brothers and sisters, when we look at the world today, and we look at those who have held down the ground, who have held down the fort in regards to all sorts of khair, the first way that the Prophet ﷺ described At-Ta'if al-Mansura, those people that are successful, and those people that have been granted victory, ظاهرين على الحق, they have clarity. They have clarity. They have victory upon the truth. And one of the reasons why they have victory upon the truth is because they are absolutely undeterred. لا يضرهم من خذلهم ولا من خالفهم. They're absolutely undeterred by those who betray them and those who are in front of them. They remain steadfast upon the truth, knocking upon every door. To them, victory is always imminent. Success is imminent. They believe that they will win. And half of winning is believing that you will win. They believe that they will win. And that allows them to stay the course. And they're never intimidated by what is ahead of them, because they understand that they are struggling for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah Azza wa Jal opens up doors for them. You know, one of the beautiful narrations, when you look at the Battle of Qadisiyah, Al-Qa'qa'a radiallahu ta'ala anhu, when he sees the elephants that are coming from the Persians. I mean, this is a difficult obstacle. Many people look at that and they say, run, elephants. There's no way that we can face these elements that will stomp on us. And he said, كَمَا لَهُمْ فِيلٌ نَصْنَعُ نَحْنُ فِيلٌ. They have elephants, we'll make elephants. They have elephants, we'll make elephants. We'll turn our camels into elephants. We'll figure it out. We'll stay the course. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens up victory for them. And that is the case for the Muslims, that they look at the world around them and they don't just say, you know what, inshallah khair. They exert themselves to the extreme in regards to their sincerity with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They think about it constantly. What can I do with what Allah has given me to bring about goodness in this ummah? How can I use the position that Allah has given me to be a source of victory to this ummah? How can I be a source of justice in a world full of injustice? And they understand, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. And subhanAllah, as the end of this ayah goes, Allah Azza wa Jalla says, وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَمَعَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. And Allah is surely with the good doers. And Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhuma said, بِالنَّصْرِ وَالْمَعُونَ. With victory and support. His aid comes to those types of people who are sincere, who are dedicated, who keep knocking on every single door, who exert themselves, who do not let obstacles in the way make them think in a defeated way that we're done.